Hey guys, this is Drakkalan coming back with another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. It's going to be my second video in this upload. I finally got the cables and adapters I was waiting for so I could make a quality video instead of just recording straight from my phone. The goal today is going to be trying to get Voodoo Walker. As you can see, I've already got my heroes mostly leveled and evolved so that I can go ahead and make the necromancer. I haven't made enough 5-star fodder yet to take them straight to 6-star, but as you can see, with the ×2 rewards, I've got plenty of cats built up. I've got other rewards I haven't collected yet. I've got a ×2 XP waiting in storage in my coffer. So a whole bunch of stuff to try to use and get it done. Go ahead and collect all the stamina real quick. So I've been farming this dungeon for probably a few hundred, if not almost 1,000 gems, trying to get the Voodoo Walker dungeon to actually spawn. I haven't had a single spawn in the dungeon. Kind of mad because I actually had a friend that got the dungeon and maintenance started about 10 minutes into it, so I cannot summon a Voodoo Walker yet. So if we look down on my summon scrolls, go to hero chips, and this is the Voodoo Walker. The only way to get this guy is from the SD or from L&D scrolls, but you don't get a lot of L&D scrolls in this game, so having to do it the difficult way, which is fine. I'm over halfway there. I just needed more time that day. So we're gonna see if we can't finish that up. Do some quick summons, see what we get to pop. Out of net 5s, the only thing I'm really looking for right now is maybe an enchantress for the speed buff for arena. And I wouldn't mind a dragoon. I fought a couple of those in arena. I'm not very high yet, but I know they're extremely strong for defense. So once we start to get real competitive in the game, I think the dragoon is gonna be one of the best units to have. The volume down a little bit. So another shield guardian. If you ever summon one of these guys, that's one of the fusion monsters for the necromancer. I think he's my third one I've gotten so far. Oh, do we have a legendary summon? No, 10. So let's go to heroes, storage. I try to keep my storage pretty full. One thing to note, if you do get duplicate 4-stars, don't feed them unless you have no desire to use them in the future. That's how you sanctify skills. For those of you that don't know how to sanctify, it unlocks once you reach level 40. I'm almost there. I've got 3 6-stars already. Or I'm sorry, I've actually got 4. I've got Angel of Death, but she's in my storage right now. She was my original farmer. I will say if you were sitting on Spider Queen or Lich, which are the best 2 farmers in the game right now, definitely just go ahead and swap all your runes over from Angel of Death to the Spider Queen or Lich, even if they're only 5-star. Just make sure you evolve them first. Their stats, their base stats are so much higher that it'll make a significant difference to your speed farming. So without further ado, I'll probably do some video editing once this is done, but I'm just going to jump into the Dark Dungeon, which is supposed to spawn the SD. I've just been running 2. I've tried running the higher tier ones, but I haven't really had any luck with that. I can't run 10 yet with the team I have. I can only run up to 9. So with that being the case, the reason I chose 2, right, 1 and 2 both cost 4 energy. I just want to run the highest one. If we look at the information, I can only get up to tier 2 marks, which is fine. I'm not really farming it for the marks. I wonder if this will show me how many marks I actually have. I don't think I have any L&Ds. So let's go here, craft marks. Yeah, as you guys can see, I've got 209 tier 1 marks, 103 tier 2s, and 2 tier 3s. So I've been farming this dungeon a lot. I just haven't had any luck with getting it to spawn. The other way to watch for it is instead of watching world chat, which is just full of spam usually, we can go ahead and jump over to system. And it's pretty easy to scroll through here. Let's see if we have anything right now. Yeah, you got a Horde of Goblin Engineers. A lot of people are going to start using him, I think, in dungeons. But I don't see any voodoo. Alright. So let's see if we can't get this thing to spawn. As you can see, I'm just running things I'm trying to level up. Might as well make the best use of the XP. Do not use an XP booster if you're just going to be farming a lot of dungeons. It's just a waste of resources. And like I said, I'll just speed this up once I go back and edit the video, make it as fast as I can. So for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and mute my headset. Alright guys, you see that somebody just found the Horde of Voodoo Walkers. Of course the game's not letting me click on the name. See if we can add him as a friend, friend request sent. We're gonna request that he adds us. Sweet, so he added us. Let's go to friends. Scroll down, scrolling. Nope, not dual. Uh-oh. Sweet. So we should be able to go to scout. I don't see it there. Let's go to friends. There it is. Just click on it. And we'll go ahead and hit start. So, based off of my quick calculations, in that short amount of time, 30 minutes of farming for that dungeon, I started right around 11 o'clock, I did 40 runs of the Dark Dungeon in that amount of time, in 30 minutes, and I did not get a single spawn on the Voodoo, and like I said, I did a couple hundred energy worth of runs earlier today, just trying to get it to pop when I was at work or going between job sites. So definitely not something easy to get to pop. You definitely want to use your friends list as much as possible. Use the world chat like you saw me do, and just watch for somebody to spawn it. Believe me, you are not the only person trying to farm for it. So the absolute quickest method is farm for it yourself while watching chat, and then just see if they'll add you. A lot of people know that others are struggling to get them, so hopefully everybody tries to help one another out. And as you can see, I'm not really doing anything special to farm it. I just got it on auto. I know I can beat it all the way through the boss if I try to control them and make them focus. The little the little purple orbs that you see pop up as the debuffs from the Voodoo Walkers to my team. Basically, it's not a counterattack, it's like a reflect damage debuff. So if you hit the Voodoo Walker that cast it on that character, every hit you do to him does X amount of damage to your teammate. And having Popo is probably a mistake because he's going to do multi-hits, which he'll kill almost anybody. Or if you do a lot of damage in one hit, it'll kill almost anybody. Sometimes my Celine can keep up with it, but most of the time she can't. So usually what I do is once I get to the boss stage, I just exit out and restart it. Another method a lot of people use if you can't beat any of the stages, or if you're struggling, or maybe there's not a lot of time left in the dungeon, you just enter, exit, enter, exit. It's kind of a waste of energy. So not the most efficient, but it does ensure that you get all the tokens if you do it fast enough. So I would use that as like a final option if you can't even clear the first and second wave, but definitely try to just clear the waves and save some energy. So I'll probably fast forward through the rest of this. Like I said, I'm trying to get that necromancer built because I want the cleanse. I haven't found a good cleanser in the game yet. I probably need to go do some research, look through all my hero logs. I was really hoping to find like an AoE cleanse all, even if it's on a long-term cooldown, because the chaotic dungeon is hard to farm. If you don't have a cleanse, other dungeons are difficult to farm. But if I could find a cleanser and a stripper, that'd be great. And the necromancer, once I fast forward through this part of the video, I'll probably show you when I fuse him and get him ready. He cleanses your team every turn, so I'm going to try to build him on the set that probably build him on Swift initially until I can start farming solid speed sets. So I'll probably build him speed HP or speed HP defense, and give him as many speed substats as I can, and have him on the set that just basically rotates his turns again and again. Even though it's not going to happen every time, even if it's only a 20 or 30% chance for an extra attack, every time that does proc, it's just more stuff getting cleansed off, which should make a lot of these dungeon runs easier. thought I would just go ahead and let the team run through that voodoo boss so you can see he's really not that tough, but it's slow to kill him. He's just got a huge HP pool. So definitely beatable, but not really worth the time it takes if you're trying to be efficient on time, while still not being completely obstinate with losing a ton of crystals on energy refills. So, got what we need. Let's go summon this Voodoo Walker. A little bit of lag. Sweet. So, you see he's popped up. Summon chips. And this has probably been the second most annoying part of the game, was trying to get my hands on him. But it's great. I mean, the games need a little bit of a slowdown in there for pacing, right? Otherwise we'd all run out of stuff to do in the first week. So with that being the case, we can go ahead. I'm going to go in and I'm going to lock him just in case. I don't want to feed him by accident. Let's see if we have enough stuff to evolve him. Need some more magic marks, so that won't take long. Lock him, back it up, get a wish. So far, the wishes I've been playing for about a week, I haven't gotten anything great, just energy here and there. Always seems to just go right past the good stuff. Alright. Let's go back to Catacombs. Let's go Magic Catacombs. We want the tier 1, so we'll just run 2. Battle, auto. Once this is done, I'm going to go pop my double XP and finish leveling up all the fodder that I need for the necromancer. And he'll probably be my next 6-star. And that should give me 5 6-stars, which is the last thing I need for my current growth path. I have been buying the ×2 boosters. It's about the only money I've spent in the game so far. Once they fix the server issues and the login problems, I'll probably be willing to put some more money into the game for summoning and trying to catch up to the other streamers. Like I said, first game I'm really proactively streaming, so I'm hoping it goes pretty well. Awesome. Got what we needed there, so we can go to enhance heroes from here. Oh. Did not realize that I clicked on auto battle and did not click the X out at the bottom. No need to waste that energy. I want to take a second to run through. But yeah, anytime you guys are farming, if you can run it with just like 2 or 3 characters, definitely throw some fodder in there. You're not going to get a ton of experience for it, but it's probably the most efficient way to do it. Alright, so not enhanced rooms. That gets us to the right screen anyway. More server lag. Voodoo Walker. Evolve. Get everything we need, so basically to craft the necromancer, you've got to have 4 monsters. They have to be level 35, so they've all got to be 5-star, max leveled, evolved forms. So it's a pretty heavy investment. For anybody that doesn't know, to get to the necromancer, you just go to craft inside of your hero pool, right? And then it lists out everything you need, which obviously I don't have everything built up yet. I have the Minotaur Chief, the Ogre, and the Shield Hero all ready to go to level 35 and almost at level 35. Alright, so you see the 3 of them sitting right here. I think I've evolved them all already. Nope. Let's see, what do we need? 1 more Magic Mark 3. So we'll just go ahead and craft that. Anybody that hasn't done this yet, you can... Most games you are able to craft these, so we'll just go ahead, click here, 10 for 1, craft it. And then we can go ahead and evolve him. And now we are a step closer. Like I said, 34, 33, 33. Definitely been putting in some time trying to get this done. I wonder if we have any XP cats. I probably won't use them on him. No, I'll save those for the actual necromancer himself. So, let's go to our coffer. See if we've got anything else to grab. Alright, so I've got some double XP. This is from a Ascension reward for a hero. ×2 for a day. We'll go ahead and collect that. Alright, so if anybody wants to see how much time you have left on your XP booster, you can just scroll down on your side menu. And it's at the very bottom. So I've got 24 hours. Go battle. I just cleared scenario today. Anybody that's struggling to clear scenario, just add some strong friends. It makes it a lot easier. I know a lot of us, even at level 40, I haven't done any rune farming. I've kind of played around in catacombs, but I haven't actually built a team. I've only gone up to tier 7 on the clears, which is where the 6-star runes start at, if I remember correctly. Oh. Yeah, so haven't done that yet as a full-time clear. Just did it to get the quick challenge rewards. Let's see what arena looks like. I know I needed to refresh it. I've only recently started doing arena a little bit more seriously, but I normally just look for teams that I can auto. Make sure I use up all of my tokens. Anybody that's not doing arena, if you're not competitive in PvP, that's fine, but make sure you run arena every day. Even if you're just fighting the default monsters, that'll give you enough tokens to buy the skill cat every week. And just like a lot of these other games, you want to buy that skill cat every week. It's about the only guaranteed skill up you're gonna get, unless you're talking about 3 stars and 4 stars that you can summon and feed. But I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and watch me farm up all this fodder. No point in it, but we are very close to having multiple 6 stars maxed out and multiple 5 stars maxed out. I'll probably keep Popo in there just so I can finish building them up for the Catacombs team. All of my skill ups lately have been going to Celine. She only needs, I think, 1, maybe 2 more. And then I'll swap over to Popo and give him all my max skill ups. And I'm building him primarily for Colossus and other dungeons that the dots help with so much, until we get enough runes that we can just start nuking everything down, hopefully in less than a minute. So I'll check back in once I'm ready to evolve the necromancer. I'll probably do a separate video for that. If you guys could, just like and subscribe, leave some comments below if I need to change anything up, if there's something I can do better, please let me know. And good luck on getting that Voodoo Walker. He is definitely a challenge.